Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the graduation ceremony for graduates of the Division of Commerce and Administration. In a few minutes, the graduation ceremony will commence. The procession of graduates will enter first. Please remain seated while this happens. Next will follow the staff procession. You should continue to stay seated. After a brief break, the playing of the university fanfares will announce the entry of the dais party. At that point, I will signal to you that you are to rise and to remain standing until the dais party is seated. Please do not stand until I ask you to. Once again, the ceremony will commence shortly.
Vice-Chancellor and Mrs. Webb, Sir Bruce Watson and Lady Watson, other distinguished guests, members of the University Council, members of the university community, and most particularly our graduates. It is customary for the university and its guests to gather as a body for the purpose of conferring academic awards on its graduates. On behalf of the Council of Griffith University, I have pleasure in welcoming you all to this graduation ceremony. On these occasions, we like to dwell upon some of the important activities of the university, both in the past and present. Since teaching began in 1975, Griffith's story has been one of innovation and growth. One of the great strengths of Griffith is that it does not follow, it leads. It does not copy, it initiates. Reference is often made to the two unique schools, Modern Asian Studies and Australian Environmental Studies, which were part of Griffith from the very first day. It is typical of Griffith's monitoring and development methods that the two original schools are now parts of the more diversified divisions of Asian and International Studies and Environmental Sciences, respectively. Griffith University's growth has been remarkable. In the last 5 years, the student population in the university has trebled. We now have close to 15,000 students over 6 different campuses. Our numbers have risen as other educational institutions have joined us. It must be noted that these institutions were not forced to amalgamate with us. True, under the unified national system, they had to combine with a larger institution, and they chose to come to Griffith. We welcome them with respect and with pride. We have always believed it important that the university should reach out into the community and that the people out there should be drawn into our activities wherever and whenever possible. We have a community conscience, which explains why we have so enthusiastically embarked upon the new area of justice administration. In parallel with the Queensland University of Technology, we are now providing tertiary training for police recruits. At the end of last year, a total of 400 recruits graduated from QUT and Griffith at an impressive joint ceremony. They are the first group of police recruits who, in this state, have undertaken part of their organised training within a university. The period 1991-92 has been a significant one for Griffith University. It has seen the completion and opening by the Governor-General, Mr. Hayden, of the Stage 2 buildings at the Gold Coast University College of Griffith. We have had the first graduation from the Queensland Conservatorium of Music since it became part of Griffith. The occasion was even more significant since the graduation ceremony and concert which preceded it was attended by the Chancellor of Leeds University and patron of the Conservatorium, Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Kent, who presented the testamenters and received from our Chancellor the honorary degree of Doctor of the University. We have seen the completion of 2 fine and much-needed buildings on our Nathan campus. The new University Centre building, funded at a total of some $9 million by the federal government, was opened officially by the Duchess of Kent on March 4. The other building is the Information Services Centre, constructed at a cost of almost $9 million. It will be opened soon. We were, of course, delighted to welcome in January this year the Queensland College of Art as a college of Griffith University. We welcomed also the affiliation of the Brisbane College of Theology with Griffith. And we had, for the first time, a service held on the Mount Gravatt campus to mark the commencement of the academic year. The inspiring homily at this ecumenical service was delivered by Archbishop John Bathersby. Another first was the Parliament House luncheon, addressed by the Premier, Mr. Wayne Goss, to recognise publicly winners of the Griffith University Excellence Awards. As chairman of Griffith University's Library Committee, I am proud to tell you of the development of what is believed to be the world's first personal computer-based Chinese, Japanese, Korean vernacular script library system. This system, which is being developed as a joint project between Griffith and the University of Queensland, is the brainchild of Griffith's Bruce Edwards in the Division of Information Services and Eric Chappell of the Division of Education. It is attracting attention from institutions throughout Australia, including the National Library. The system will enable users with a knowledge of East Asian scripts to access the combined 20,000-volume Asian languages collection held in both institutions using Chinese, Japanese, or Korean characters. The official opening of the Griffith University Law School by the Governor, Sir Walter Campbell, marked the beginning of another significant chapter in the history of this university. Former Governor-General and High Court Judge Sir Ninian Stephen said in his keynote speech at the opening that looking at Griffith's Law School curriculum, he glimpsed a whole new landscape of law teaching inspired by a clearly articulated philosophy. Moreover, he said, and I quote, "For me, the law school's curriculum is, in a sense, a second revolution in law teaching, the first being that reappraisal of needs and requirements and consequent changes in curricula and staffing that overtook the teaching of law in the 1950s and 60s. I now turn to the division from which come our graduates today, the Division of Commerce and Administration. This division began enrollments in January 1980 with 110 students. Today enrollments total 1,671 for the Bachelor of Commerce degree program. Today, 291 students are graduating with the Bachelor of Commerce degree, the majority with a major in the accountancy concentration area, followed by human resource management, marketing, computing, law, economics, industrial relations, and politics and public policy. The Bachelor of Commerce degree is based upon Griffith's unique multidisciplinary philosophy. As students are encouraged to specialize in more than one field of study, completion of the program equips them to be highly versatile and employable members of the workforce. One advantage of the Bachelor of Commerce program at Griffith University is that incoming students need not be firmly committed to any specialization upon enrollment. Instead, they will be introduced to a range of specializations during the foundation stage of their study, at the end of which they can change their minds regarding specializations with minimal, if any, adjustments. Graduates with our Bachelor of Commerce degree offer employers skills which are in high demand by both the public and private sectors. These skills include a capacity for problem solving and decision making, strong written and oral communication skills, the ability to work in teams in an industry environment, computer literacy and technical skills, practical industrial experience, and professional accreditation. Among the new initiatives in the division, the Master of Business Administration program, a joint endeavour which has been undertaken with the Division of Asian and International Studies and the Division of Business and Hotel Management on our Gold Coast. The program, being both inter-campus and interdivisional, offers students the convenience of undertaking their studies on the Gold Coast or Nathan campus. The MBA, a concentrated program which can be compressed into 12 months, has received a high level of interest. The division is also offering for the first year a combined commerce and law degree with Griffith's Division of Law. This program offers students an opportunity to complete a double degree in 5 years. The division currently hosts 2 allied centres, that is the Centre for Australian Public Sector Management and the Centre for Management Education. The Division of Commerce and Administration offers a range of study programs at postgraduate level and has a major research strength in the field of public sector management. On behalf of the Council, and indeed the university community, I congratulate you, our graduates, on your achievements and your families on the support they have given you in this very important period of your lives. We extend our warmest good wishes for your future. We will remember you. We hope that you will always remember Griffith University. I now call on the Dean of the Division of Commerce and Administration to present the graduates from the Division of Commerce and Administration who have chosen to receive their awards at this ceremony.
Acting Chancellor, I present to you graduates who have been granted the Bachelor of Commerce or the Bachelor of Administration taken in the School of Administration. Swilia Ali. Donna Andrews. Dejan Arlett. Peter Ashton. Ronald Atwood. Daniel Barwick. Matthew Batzlaff. Michelle Bainham. Richard Beattie. Justin Byrne. Peter Bentley. Wade Biggs. Vicky Biltoft. Andrew Linker. Janine Blumke. Craig Bosward. Michael Brodnick. Paul Bronson. Kylie Brown. Lisa Brown. Tracy Brown. Sarah Bryce. Valerie Bunter. Lynette Burke. Stephen Burns. Lynette Carhill. John Campbell. Ross Cardiff. Catherine Chambers. Rebecca Chapman. Janet Shiara Baglio. Charles Chow. Ernesto Savatoriz. Laura Cockerell. Linda Colley. Jason Cook. Stephen Cook. Justine Cooper. Anne-Marie Cosgrove. Andrew Crawford. Yvonne Davey. Mark David. Jacqueline Davies. Simone Davis. Anita de Frederick. Anuradha Durrani. Maria De Lucia. Emma Dickinson. Andrew Dingle. Sandra Dugan. Melinda Duncan. Tony Dyer. Terry Marie Edwards. Terry Ifstathis. Nigel Ellis. Britt Ensel. Aaron Everingham. Marlene Finneck. Len Fitzpatrick. Judith Fletcher. Michael Fox. Christine Fraser. Simone Fulford. Catherine Gard. Gregory Gardner. Gail George. Shirley Gibbons. Christopher Gibbons. Jeffrey Goss. Chris Gottardo. Alan Graham. David Grant. Genevieve Graves. James Greentree. Carolyn Groves. Danielle Guyot. Annette Hayder. Lisa Hall. Adrian Hallam. Andrew Hamilton. Julie Hahn. Peter Harry. Barbara Hatfield. Tony Hennessy. Anne-Marie Herbst. Keenan Hibbard. Joanne Hilda. John Hine. Wendy Hogan. Leanne Holland. Sally Ann Hood. Ellen Ayana. Natasha Ingham. Kim Isaac. Daniel Johnson. Owen Carla. Lisa Keane. Nathan Kerr. Helen Christensen. Susan Kwong. Joy Lam. Tsui Lei Lam. Annika Langeveld. Joanne Langstaff. Kerry Latta. Donna Lawrence. Megan Lee. Ricky Lee. Angela Leach. Craig Lenner. Robin Lewis. Hugh Lim. Catherine Lindsay. Darrell Ling. Tony Lingwood. Marie Locke. Tina Long. Michelle Luton. Louis Long. Marita Luxton. Chris Lyons. Helen Mackey. Gabrielle Madden. David McGarry. John Marnie. Elizabeth Mandel. Cameron Marshall. Paula Matilla. Brooke McCormick. Carol McEwen. Alexander McGill. Tricia Mackay. Bruce McLeary. Karen Mercer. Kenneth Millage. Wayne Miller. Brett Milne. Stanley Moffat. Robert Moore. Craig Morrissey. Lisa Murray. Grant Musgrove. Kayad Nakayama. Peter Neal. Joanne Nettle. Julie Newman. Wei Man Flora Ung. Jane Nicholas. Aaron O'Cass. John Eberhardt. Chris Avenden. Michael Owen. Brian Parker. Danny Parker. Graham Parry. Leah Basiris. Marcus Patton. Nicole Philp. Melinda Pickering. Carmel Pitkin. Joanne Porter. Wanda Powell. Ross Pulverenti. Russell Ramsey. Michael Reardon. Philip Reed. Annette Roberts. John Roerig. Carolyn Rogers. Matthew Ross. Deborah Ryan. Adam Salter. Dean Sandstrom. Cassandra Schneider. Julia Schuttner. Matthew Shu. Claire Seymour. John Shanahan. Stuart Shanks. Christine Shaw. Sammy Singh. Joan Situ. Rebecca Sivia. Brett Skyring. Gordon Smiley. Peter Smith. Patrick Smitka. Ya Hua So. Marisa Spinaglio. Lisa Stanford. Robert Stewart. Meredith Sullivan. David Swan. Elizabeth Sweetman. Min Song Tan. William Taylor. David Thompson. Malcolm Thompson. Sharon Thrupp. Robert Ting. Cameron Trappett. Andrew Urban. John Vampakaris. Kim Verker. Ponchari Visitko. Malika Von Pakti. Natalie Walker. Dominic Walsh. Gregory Walsh. Stuart Warren. Greg Watts. Mark White. Penelope Williams. Darren Windmill. Nicole Windmill. Marcus Waltman. Lei Ding Wong. Michelle Young. Acting Chancellor, the school medal may be awarded annually to the graduate from each school with the highest academic achievement in a bachelor degree program. The medal is not awarded if there is no candidate of sufficient merit. Acting Chancellor, I am pleased to present to you a graduate who has been granted the 1991 School of Administration Medal, Tina Therese Long. Acting Chancellor, I present to you graduates who have been granted the Bachelor of Commerce, the second class honours Division A, taken in the Division of Commerce and Administration. Natalie Gallery. Tracy Hill. Acting Chancellor, I present to you graduates who have been granted the Graduate Diploma of Accountancy, taken in the Division of Commerce and Administration. Keith Genvy. Maggie Tang. Yu Kung Wong. Acting Chancellor, I present to you a graduate who has been granted the Graduate Diploma of Administration, taken in the Division of Commerce and Administration. Steve B. Acting Chancellor, I present you graduates who have been granted the Graduate Diploma of Economics, taken in the Division of Commerce and Administration. Jeff Dickey. Tatiana Lyons. John Nederman. Acting Chancellor, I present you graduates who have been granted the Graduate Diploma of Human Resource Management and Industrial Relations, taken in the Division of Commerce and Administration. Carmel Feely. Ingrid Palner. Acting Chancellor, I present to you graduates who have been granted the Master of Administration, taken in the Division of Commerce and Administration. Karen Bethel. Gary Biddle. Gregory Cranich. Susan Forsyth. Annette Hogan. Diana Cately. Kerry Liddicoat. Arthur Preston. Janet Ransley. Terry Silver. Vicky Ullman. Acting Chancellor, all the graduates of coursework programs of the Division of Commerce and Administration who are present today have had their awards conferred upon them.
I will now receive candidates for the award of Doctor of Philosophy. I call upon the Chairperson of the Academic Committee to present these candidates.
Madam Acting Chancellor, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to a candidate who has successfully completed a prescribed program of research. A thesis embodying the outcome of the research is the principal basis of examination as to whether a candidate has satisfied the requirements for the degree. The degree is only awarded if the examiners are satisfied that the thesis makes a significant and original contribution to knowledge and to understanding of the field of knowledge with which it is concerned. Today, the University is proud to honour its Doctor of Philosophy graduates who have satisfied these rigorous criteria for the award of the degree. Madam Acting Chancellor, I have much pleasure in presenting to you graduates of the Division of Commerce and Administration for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Vangelis Deducis. Brian Delahaye. William Fulton Shepherd. Madam Acting Chancellor, all the candidates for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy who are present today have had their awards presented to them.
With the authority of the Council, I shall now confer the degree of Doctor of the University. I call upon the Vice-Chancellor to make this presentation.
Acting Chancellor, Bruce Dunstan Watson was born in Stanthorpe in 1928 and educated at the Toowoomba Grammar School. He attended the University of Queensland, where he graduated with a Bachelor of Engineering degree in 1950 and a Bachelor of Commerce degree in 1957. Sir Bruce began his long and productive association with the Mount Isa Mining Holdings Limited in 1956 when he joined the company's Townsville Copper Refinery as an engineer. He was the second employee of the refinery and made major contributions to its development. In the late 60s and early 70s, he worked in Mount Isa, where he played a key role in the expansion of the company's copper mining and smelting program. After serving for a period as Group Industrial Relations Manager, he was appointed the first General Manager of the Agnew Nickel Mine in Western Australia in 1974. In this role, Sir Bruce is remembered for his personal contributions to the development of the mining town of Leinster, which served the nickel mine. He established his credentials as a genuine and effective conservationist in the mining industry when he identified individual stands of native flora in the semi-arid area, which should not be disturbed in the construction of the town. In 1977, Sir Bruce returned to Brisbane to become Director of MIM Holdings Limited. He was appointed Managing Director in 1980, Chief Executive Officer in 1981, and Chairman of the Board in 1983. After serving 9.5 years in the senior position of Queensland's largest company, Sir Bruce retired as Chief Executive Officer in 1990 and as Chairman of the Board in 1991. During this time, he also served for a period as Chairman of the Australian Mining Industries Council, the peak industry advisory body. Sir Bruce's time as Chief Executive Officer and Chairman of the Board signalled a period of enormous change for MIM. It was Sir Bruce who set the direction for and implemented the company's strategies for internationalisation. Sir Bruce was instrumental in developing and building the company's relationship with Metallgesellschaft in Europe and ASACO in the United States. By the time Sir Bruce retired as Chief Executive Officer, MIM had become a major international player in metals processing, the biggest Australian investor in West Germany, a significant investor in the North American mining and processing industry, and well on the way to expanding its Asian interests from a seller of metals and minerals to an investor in the region. Sir Bruce also oversaw the development of the company's Papua New Guinea interests. Since retirement, Sir Bruce has continued to work hard on behalf of the mining industry in his capacity as President of the Australian Institute of Mining and Metallurgy. He is also Chairman of the Gas Corporation of Queensland and a Director of Boral Limited. Sir Bruce's contributions are not confined to the mining industry. While in Townsville in the late 50s and 60s, he served as Deputy Chairman of the Harbour Board. It was here that he began what was to become a lifelong association with the Lions Club. The significance of Sir Bruce's achievements with MIM was recognised in June 1985 when he was knighted for his services to Queensland industry. It is fitting that the Council of Griffith University should honour Sir Bruce Watson in recognition of his many distinguished contributions to the community. Acting Chancellor, it is with great pleasure that I present to you Sir Bruce Watson for admission to the degree of Doctor of the University.
I now call upon Sir Bruce Watson, Doctor of the University, to deliver the occasional address.
Acting Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Members of Council, Members of Staff, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I greatly appreciate the honour accorded to me by being awarded the degree of Doctor of the University. Griffith University has approached its course structure in an effective, non-traditional fashion to the benefit of its students, and I was pleased to hear the Acting Chancellor speak of that during her address a little earlier. In its relatively short period, it's achieved a proud record of academic achievement. I'm indeed proud to receive this award from this fine institution. The award obviously relates to the opportunities given to me during my 36 years of involvement with the mining industry. I'm proud to have served in this industry, an industry which provides Australia with over 50% of its physical exports, and which, together with the rural industries, has always provided Australia with 80% of its exports. This great industry often finds itself criticised by environmentalists who judge practices of the past with today's knowledge and by today's standards. The industry has, as every other industry has, always lived in accordance with the demands of the community and by the standards of the time. Very few practices of the past in any sphere can stand up to current analysis. Can I suggest that we reflect on sanitation as one example, with the consequence-related epidemics such as typhoid? I'm also proud of the manner in which the industry is tackling the problem of the environment in today's terms. Vast sums are being poured into capital expenditure and research, with consequent side advantages such as the solution of the problem of jarrah dieback. But I'm being much too serious, and before I press on, perhaps a story's in order. There was a gentleman going home after having delivered an address, and on the way home his wife said to him, "That was a Rolls-Royce address, dear." And he was very pleased with that comment until she went on to say, "Yes, you were well oiled, you were hardly audible, and you seemed as if you would go on forever." Well, all I can assure you is that at 2 o'clock this afternoon I'm not well oiled. Whether you like it or not, I'm afraid you have to put up with me for a few minutes, and I thought I might talk a little about how I see the world of work. And of course this comes very easily to someone who's retired. But like all good preachers, I thought I might start with a text. In this case, a quotation from The Drifters by Michener, and I quote, "Of 100 young people I'd grown up with, a good 40 had dropped out from all reasonable competition by the time they were 25. Some, of course, had become town drunks or obvious wastrels. A few had stolen money and gone to jail. One of two of the girls had become prostitutes of a more or less genteel type, slipping into hotel rooms or staying with businessmen when their wives were absent on summer vacation. It was not these inevitable dropouts that I referred to in my estimate of 40%. It was rather that constant group of Americans who avoid difficult tasks and grab onto the first job offered, clinging to it like frightened leeches for the remainder of their unproductive lives. It was the girls who marry the first man who asked them, building families without meaning or inspiration, producing the next cycle of dropouts. It was the adults who surrender young and make a virtue of their unproductivity, the miserable teachers who learn one book and recite it for the next 40 years, the pathetic ministers who build a lifetime of futility on one moment of inspiration entertained at the age of 19. These were the dropouts that concerned me most." End of quote. Some of you are already in employment, some of you are about to go forth into the world of work. I have to tell you that at times work can be hell. It can be boring, it can be stressful, but it can and should be fun. Overall and on balance, it must be fun. For most people, fun comes as a sense of achievement. Today, the structures being created in the workplace are increasingly being directed towards giving each and every one such a sense of achievement. The workplace structure is changing. Until recently, both management and unions were inclined to place impediments in the way of work satisfaction. Management has been obsessed with management control. Instead of people at all levels of the organisation feeling free to innovate and control the factors affecting their job, they have been over-supervised and surrounded by bureaucratic rules and regulations. Australia inherited from the United Kingdom its union structure, a system of individual unions based on crafts, each protecting its domain and producing our well-known demarcation disputes. This was as limiting to the individual as management bureaucracy, because it limited the ability of the individual to expand knowledge and skill and thus obtain satisfaction of completing a total job. While we'll never live in an ideal world, the good news is that more and more work organisations in the future will be built on trust. There will be an organisational climate which will be more conducive to improved productivity. People will feel that they can be creative and try new approaches to problems. Certainly, under these circumstances, some mistakes will be made. But it's not a case of organisations not being able to make mistakes. Rather, organisations cannot afford the cost of underutilised resources. With a creative and committed team, our technology will automatically improve as the ideas of the time are built into the productive process. I'm talking here of the maximum use of the brain power of a group. The movement must be wider than using the brain power within an individual organisation. It has to result in the using of the intellect of the whole community, and it must include close relationships between the individual's organisations and research organisations such as this university. Can I urge you, graduates, not to lose your contact with your university in the years ahead? The drive for productivity through maximum use of individual ability and collective community brainpower is essential if Australia is to solve its current economic problems. The vehicle for change is the award restructuring and structural efficiency process. The changes that are occurring in Australia in this area are essential to deal with another change in organisational structure, which I believe must occur. Looking back in history, when a smaller percentage of the population completed tertiary education, we had a situation where there were generally some limits to the level to which an individual could rise in an organisation, certainly at least in a large one, placed by their level of education. Graduates tended to enter the workforce roughly at the upper organisational limit of those less well educated. With the nature of organisations now emerging, there will be fewer layers of management. With the increasing numbers, graduates may have to enter the workforce seemingly lower in the hierarchy, while still utilising the skills they've gained. I'm not suggesting that work will be less interesting, but if there are only 4 layers of management, we may all have to start on the bottom rung of the ladder. The organisations of the future will be flatter, built on trust, and people will progress on a different basis. Professor Cantor says in her book, The New Managerial Work, that managers must learn to operate without the crutch of hierarchy. She says, and I quote, "Position, title and authority are no longer adequate tools, not in a world where subordinates are encouraged to think for themselves and where managers have to work synergistically with other departments and even other companies. Success depends increasingly on tapping into sources of good ideas, on figuring out whose collaboration is needed to act on those ideas, on working with both to produce results. In short, The new managerial work implies very different ways of obtaining and using power. The ability of managers to get things done depends more on the number of networks in which they are centrally involved than on their height in the hierarchy. Of course, power in any organisation always has a network component, but rank and formal structure used to be more limiting. Today, these official barriers are disappearing, with so-called informal networks growing in importance. In the emerging organisation, managers add value by deal-making, by brokering interfaces, rather than presiding over individual empires. And that's the end of the quote. And again, I've been much too serious for too long, but what is very inherent in what I'm saying is that communication is vital. And perhaps I can relate a communication story. And there was a man walking along the side of a cliff near the sea, and he slipped and fell. And as he plunged down, he reached out and he managed to grab onto some leaves and trees and branches as he was plunging down. So here he was, suspended between the top of the cliff and the sea below, and it looked pretty rocky and nasty down there to him. And he was calling out, "Help, is there anyone there?" And this went on for a while, and then a voice filled the sky, and the voice said, "It's God here, have faith, let go, you will be all right." So a little bit of time went by, and then the man's voice was heard calling again, and this time he said, "Is there anyone else there?" And again, there's a moral to that story. No matter who you are, you sometimes have difficulty in communicating. Now, how does this relate to my original quotation from Michener? The world and work in which you're already engaged or about to become engaged is changing rapidly. Many of the potential pressures which would encourage people to become dropouts in the work sense are being swept away. While the statement, "life wasn't meant to be easy," is still probably true, there will be ever-increasing opportunities to express yourselves and to have fun through a sense of achievement. Graduates, I congratulate you and I wish you well on your career, in your future careers. Acting Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, again my thanks for the great honour bestowed upon me.
Acting Chancellor, in thanking Sir Bruce for his address to us this afternoon, I'd like first of all to welcome also Lady Watson, who is with us for this ceremony, historic one in our university's history. We congratulate you, Sir Bruce, on not only your achievements to date, but your address to us this afternoon. You have spoken to us encouragingly about the world of work, and although, as you acknowledge, there are not quite as many opportunities for immediate entry to it as we would all like, the environment in which you promise work is on the whole an optimistic one. We thank you for the encouragement you have given to our graduates in that regard. You've also spoken of the importance of networking, and I'd just like to take this opportunity to add to what you have said a special word of exhortation to our graduates, whom we congratulate, and whom I congratulate this afternoon, by exhorting them to continue their networking with Griffith University and its graduates and its staff over the years. In particular, may I ask them to join the Alumni Association as one way of adding point to that connection. Ladies and gentlemen, would you join with me again in congratulating and thanking Sir Bruce for his address.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you all now please rise and join members of the Conservatorium Chamber Singers in singing the traditional student song, Gaudeamus Igitur. You will find the words and music of the song printed on page 23 of your program. The song will be played through once in its entirety as an introduction before we begin to sing. Ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony is now concluded. Would you all please remain standing while the dais party, the staff procession, and the graduates retire?